Well, ladies and gents, welcome back to Club Dubbo, the home of the West Dubbo Roos, for the 2025-26 New South Wales State Championships, the TAB State Championships. It's mixed pairs final now getting underway. It's the All St John's Park affair. And tough job for the Smith family. They've got to pick their favourite daughter. It's Brianna Smith paired with Ben Twist up against Jasmine Smith and Joe Clarke. And, of course, we have two teams from one club, from the one region, because there are 16 regions in New South Wales, 32 teams come through to the state final series from our qualifying events. They are allocated based on the number of entries received in each region guaranteed a minimum of one entry, and the additional 16 allocated based upon the number of entries in each region. Because the Bowls New South Wales does thank TAB and the Dubbo Regional Council for their sponsorship and support of the state championships. TAB, of course, also our platinum pennant sponsor, and the deal with Dubbo Regional Council assisted in bringing the state championships to Dubbo in 3 non-consecutive years, beginning in 2024. Hugely successful. We look forward to the same success again in 2026 and back again in 2028. So Jasmine using the slightly red-tinged white bowls. Brianna, not sure what they're called, but they're a green and reddish sort of colour, almost like a candy apple. Joe Clarke has the yellow bowls, Ben Twist the blue and white banded bowls. $17 ends, still have our 2-hour time limit. Joe Clarke on the backhand, one down, got a chance here to draw up to this jack. Could trail to his partner's bowls or set the shot, but hasn't quite arrived to the head. Ben Twist just looking to add to the count. Just a bit cautious. Chasing this one, and well, he's got the touch, but it's gone straight to Brianna's bowl. Still 1 to Ben and Brianna. Ben will change over to the forehand. Just wants to get down to match those 3 bowls in behind, the white 2 bowls and the yellow. Not quite arrived with enough conviction. Still a chance here for Joe Clarke to play the shot bowl. Just arrive down here, can sit that one, but just tuck that jack around that corner. He gets that edge and runs down, stays here himself. 4. Possibility of the 5th with this bowl here too. And these are the 2 he needs to beat. Just needs the very similar weight to he had with his second bowl. Well, he's not really excited about that because he's just under the line. Probably more under the weight than the line required. Not really excited about that because he's just under the line. Probably more under the weight than the line required. And Twist will play the last bowl of the head. He's looking to draw one in. Sticking with that forehand side, the least danger there. Backhand, he could have played the shot for Joe Clarke this way, just trying to come in off his own bowl. Gets it flush. Be 1-2 Twist to start. So longer lengths favoured by Brianna and Ben. Decent start, just a little bit on the shy side. Three of these 4 players have been New South Wales under-18 representatives. The odd one out, of course, Ben Twist. Started off as a Queenslander before seeing the light, moving down. Current Bioscapes New South Wales Blues representative. Joe Clarke in the mix, as is Jasmine Smith. Jasmine in the under 25s. Joe getting a series. Jasmine maybe might be a couple down. Just needs to put half a yard on her previous bowl. Can turn it up or sit the other bowl. Contact is okay. Gets a roll or just tips her sisters over as well. So probably still 1 down. Chance for Brianna to draw a toucher on the forehand. We've got a special treat. There's a fellow grabbing hold of the micro headset here. Just rearranging his furniture to suit himself. He's a legend in this area. A fellow that's just about to join me. Jasmine looking to just arrived to assist his bowl. Now he's got the headset on. I'll give him some volume. Welcome, Anthony.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
So it's Anthony Brown, the bowls coordinator here at Club Dubbo, West Dubbo Bowling Club. They love him so much they put his name on the back of his shirt.
Yep.
Or is that because you forget who you are?
Yes. I've got that many titles, so if I let them know what they're going to call me, that'd be easiest. No, it's great to join you, Andrew, and start of big 14 days for Club Dubbo.
The weather, absolutely glorious today. A little bit of murk predicted in a few days' time. Hopefully they've got that wrong and it doesn't come.
Yeah, the greenkeeper was saying today. It's getting less and less each day goes by, but hopefully by Tuesday it's down to only 5 or 10%.
It's starting to sound better. Great bowl from Benny Twist. Did say earlier, I wouldn't like to be the parents of Brianna and Jasmine. You almost like have to pick a favourite child now.
Certainly, yep. And they've both done well to get this far.
Of course, we have the two because we have 32 qualifiers. One from each region as Joe Clarke draws a shot. Well played. And guarantee one from each region. The remaining 16 allocated amongst the 16 regions based on the number of entries. Done for a number of reasons. One is to try to ensure we can get the qualifying over in one weekend, not to take too much time out of the calendar. To also smooth, even out the path of qualification as much as possible for each of those 32 qualifiers. Most of them had to play 5 or 6 games, 4 or 5 anyway.
I think the Midwest had about 3 entries in the last 16, I think. Pretty sure.
And also means we get 32 pairs to the state finals over a 2-day period. That's pretty good. Same system used for rookies over 40s. Works very well.
Great effort there by Joey. So that'd be a master and the apprentice as well at the skips end, Andrew?
Well, it probably would be.
Twisty.
I do know he's had at least one victory over Ben Twist. Got him in the Summerland singles. Probably no secrets about whose game does what.
Yeah, it should be a great game to watch.
So Ben playing a little bit reaching on this backhand side. If you're looking for the gate, just try and push the yellow ball through. Or get the edge and trail.
Oh,
that'll do.
Brilliant shot.
Just good weight. Gave himself every chance to get a favourable result.
So it looks like he's going to play swinger down on his forehand. Generally, that's the wider side of the.
Well, you can come in here, get the edge of Ben's bowl, come across and get the other one. And if he does happen to kick that jack right across here, that's Jasmine's bowl. Doesn't want the jack to come out this way though. Comes out there, he's in a little bit of trouble. But shouldn't happen on that hand, not wide enough, not fast enough. So be another one to the defending champions. And that is something you don't see all that often. There's back-to-back state championship winners. Very hard to...
It is very hard, this elite company, yeah. Notice, Andrew, there's a few of the triples teams starting to arrive, and the other two greens are out there rolling up.
Just getting a bit of a feel for the place. I think it's not so much about getting the exact pace of the green or anything. It's just familiarising yourself with the surroundings, just getting the cobwebs out after a bit of a travel.
Yep.
Just feeling relaxed in your surroundings. So you're going out and you're just playing bowls. You're not all of a sudden discovering that there's a spine behind you or where you've got to go to get to the loo. Just a little loose at the moment, although Brianna's got a great correction on that one. And of course, Brianna Smith, for a little while longer, is the current New South Wales Women's Singles Champion. It's got another 10 days or so of being that title holder.
She also in the Australian Jackaroo squad?
She is in the squad, yes. Joey's in the Jackaroos development squad. Ben's featured in the Jackaroo squad for quite some time. 3 of the 4 will feature in the... Well, actually, all 4 will feature in upcoming Test series for New South Wales. I think Joey might have actually got her berth in the stateside, if not the under 25s. Jasmine would be in the under 25s.
Jasmine just a bit overweight there, but she's got 2 good catches there for Joey.
Because, Anthony, you booked a spot to have a game in the blue shirt too, haven't you?
Yeah, Queensland next month in July. Yeah, looking forward to it. After the week we've just had with the Para Championships. And just sing out congratulations to Bryce de Bruin again. He played sensational over there all week. Well-deserved champion, singles and pairs.
And what a sensational finish to that final.
It was yesterday. Just unlucky with the time limit. Would have been interesting to see what happened for the 21.
But in that event, though, all of the players are well aware that there's a time limit and they all accept that once that time is expired, that's it. Yep. Didn't hear any complaints whatsoever from James.
No. That's a true sportsman. James is. He takes it on the chin, and even he said in our group chat, well deserved to Bryce. He played too good. Yeah, no, on behalf of the Para guys, just thank North Dubbo Sporties or Dubbo City for a great week. All their volunteers, they were all the players were over the moon. The way we got treated and helped us was just marvellous.
Well, there was at least one helper and a scoreboard attendant for every rink.
Yes. Huge congratulations to Carmen McDonald with all her troops. Fabulous.
Had them running like clockwork. Looked after us extremely well as well.
She gets one day off and they start holding the seniors and reserves. So another busy week for Carmen.
Busy few weeks for all 3 of our host clubs. Thanks for the little segue there. I'll pop their logos up on the screen. Club Dubbo, of course, the home of the West Dubbo Roos. North Dubbo RSL Sporties, the home of the Dubbo City Rhinos.
Yes.
I love their shirts and jackets. They're very, very good. And the Macquarie Club.
Home of the Rats.
The River Rats,
River
yes. But,
By the reports from all the players that played there, the greens went beautiful over there. Dan Smith done a great job on the greens, and all their volunteers.
great effort from Joey. I think he might still be one down. Yep. That was a report came back to us as well. The greens were very good.
Just shout out to the greenkeepers. They've put in a lot of work, especially our greenkeeper, Darren and Dan. They've been communicating a fair bit as they got grass greens and keep an eye on the weather with the rain.
Well, I can't even see one blade of grass out of place on these greens. Yeah, Darren, I know, is meticulous.
Yes.
He's actually disappointed if it rains at the wrong time and it doesn't present the right pace that he expects it to be. And of course, big thanks to TAB, supporting not only the TAB State Championships, but also the Platinum Pennant. And Dubbo Regional Council, part of the
Yeah, it was good to see our Dubbo Mayor, Josh Black. He attended the dinner on the Sunday night. And also, he's been over a few days watching the para. And I'll say he'll be around the three clubs the next 14 days supporting it. He's right into bowls, so played when he was a young fella. Still loves the sport, he said. So it's great backing from our local council.
Well, our first trip out here in 2024 was a resounding success. We look forward to the same success here in 26 and again in 2028. A little punctuation will be in Ballina again next year under that agreement.
A bit later in the year, I believe, September.
Yeah.
Should be nice weather up there by then.
Hope so.
So Joey's having a little bit of a run here. Don't think it's going to hold.
Just found the gate.
So another one to Brianna. It's 3-0.
Slow, steady march. And once again, we do have a 2-hour time limit on this match. And again, the players are only too aware of that. I don't think we had any games. We might have had one game over the last 2 days that didn't get all of their allocated ends in the mixed pairs. Just a few of the games of singles in the para didn't quite get finished in the 2 hours 15. I think with the para, though, it's also an athlete protection mechanism. You don't want someone stuck out there playing 2 or 3 very long games in a day and risk their health. You did see it with, unfortunately, one of the bronze medal playoffs wasn't played. Unfortunately, Troy Rogers dislocated his knee playing
Yeah, I heard
in
that.
the semi-final. And he just, as a matter of fact, he said it just, well, since his accident, not quite held in place as good as it should be, and he popped it back in, but was feeling a little bit sore.
Yeah, Troy played newcomer to the 2 hour championships. He played very well. So,
He was a very well regarded representative player in the old Zone 5 Nepean district before being smashed up in an accident. I think they weren't even sure he'd survive the the injuries, but good to see that he's getting out and enjoying the game.
yes, good effort there from Brianna. Jasmine's still got a shot.
Yeah, look, I think Jasmine's still got to play that forehand side, just try and get up and over her own bowl. You do risk popping Brianna a bit closer too, but I think it's worth just arriving up. Slightly tight line though. You actually want to make sure you're under Brianna's bowl. If you miss narrow, then you're going to end up in a good spot. Get the inside. Yep. Brilliant.
Great shot. Not much of a target either, or probably still a 2-bowl target.
Yeah, look, I think Ben's probably good enough to do it. Play weight down here, get hold of that one. That one will kick out. You probably get that one over there. So there is a chance that Ben might go with a little bit of aggression.
And that also the swinging side as well too, Andrew. So there is a bit of swing there for it.
If he hits that bowl that's on the centre line, pretty much on the centre line, I think it'd kick both of them out without disturbing the jack. He has gone with a bit of pace, but not quite pointed where he wanted to. Joey will probably try and get
a bit short, is he? Still running.
One of our players saying, well, he thinks the time limit needs to be reviewed for mixed pairs. It will be reviewed. No problems about that one.
Wow. I'm by 3 down now.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there.
Ben's only got 2 bowls on the green, I think.
Might see Ben swap over to the backhand side with his next bowl. Just try and get up and over Brianna's bowl out to the left.
So Jasmine's called Joey on the backhand down to cover the back bowl. If he sits it, it shouldn't make 4. Or
Brilliant.
probably, yes.
Well, shout out to the King of the Wiki, Woo Empire watching on. All the way from WA. Ben, well, he's lining up to go fairly big again. Probably figures he's had 2 goes, he may as well have another.
Bit closer this time.
Well, he's still going to be 3 down. He's killed it. He'll come back to the tee. Pop it there. That's 3. Joey's got a chance to draw for 4. 25 of the 11 bowls left on the green. Well, part of our review for the events, so we do after each season look at what worked, what didn't work.
Another great bowling from Joey.
Do we need to organise things any differently?
Should be in, I think.
Take competitive feedback.
Yep, 4 to Joey.
You leaders. And it's probably a question, do we even need the time limit for some events? For some events it is important to have them where time is critical. Like junior championships, we're getting 4 rounds in a day. You don't want to have that drag right out. The para championships, where it is an issue that you need to make sure you're not overtaxing those competitors, because there's certainly some of the para competitors, they're classified as with a disability for a reason, aren't they, Anthony?
Yes, yeah. No, I like the idea of that time limit. As you said earlier, the high finesse, like, because I know some single games they could go for 3-4 out, you know.
And you do know there's some of the para players that are very likely to not reach the full complement of ends.
Yep.
Or shots up. They're just
not as mobile as either as some of the guys, and takes time between walk between ends. Yeah, so no, I reckon it's a great idea, the time limit.
maybe for mixed pairs we don't need one. Don't know.
I think it works well for the Premier League rounds. Don't just get the section winners, so you can get it all over in one weekend.
Yeah, it's all on the table. There's nothing nothing that won't be considered. Only change what needs to be changed for good reason. I know at over 40s, I don't think we've ever timed out a game at state finals.
And also, there's another question with dead ends. Do you replay dead ends, or you put Jack on the table? Which, you know, some people like that, some people don't like that.
I think for these sorts of games where we're playing 3 in a day, if we've got the respot, if you don't have a respot, the time limit then becomes much more important.
Yep. Good effort here from Jasmine. Just slowly across the head. Good second wood.
So we've never had a time limit for rookies. We do play shorter games.
Another great bowler from Brianna.
Oh, great bowls, yes.
Still a little gap there for Joey to try and look for the jack. Virtually got 3 catches there.
Well, Anthony, the club hosts another big event come up in September this year. You're already well into action of planning for that.
Yeah, International Fours, $150,000, September 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Yeah, the field is starting to take shape. Still have a few vacancies there if anyone's interested. Just sing out to me and I can quite easily send you an email with all the details. But yeah, some of the teams are getting, sensational. We've got 4 teams to Fiji coming out this year, so that's great. They bring an extra 2 teams out. Past 3 years, they've only had 2 teams, and so they'll have 4 teams out here this year, which will be great. And our last year finalists, they've both nominated, Benny Twist and Lee Schreiner's team. So Lee Schreiner's going for number 4.
He's only lost 1 match in 3 years, hasn't he, Lee Schreiner?
Yep. And I think that was the next round too, when he lost the final to Twisty.
It was last end or extra. It was an extra end.
Yeah.
Because it rained about 10 seconds after they finished.
Yeah, we had that big storm. Yeah, no, we're quite looking forward to it. We've modified a couple of things this year. We think that just improved the tournament. Mainly on Thursday, the finals day. We put everyone back in the consolation event. In past 3 years, we've just narrowed down to 24 teams. But this year, everyone plays in the consolation, which is worth over $40,000. So,
wow.
4 games at end, $40,000 is pretty good. But yeah, the idea is trying to keep everyone here for the final, so they can watch the final. And also, we've got a great band coming on one of the nights of the anthems. They're going to play on the Wednesday night after the bowl, so that should pack the house out. David Tapp and guys. So yeah, that should be a great night. Yeah, so things slowly getting in progress for that. So that'll come around quicker than hurt.
And you'll find the details of all that event on the Club Dubbo, the West Dubbo Bowls website.
Yep. There's a page there with our bowls tournament on it. Or just even ring the club and they'll put you through to me. Yeah, all did. We'll go to our West Dubbo Facebook page. All the details are on there as well.
Joey, he's probably 4 down here. Ben's added to the count. Jasmine, Brianna's 2 bowls there, the candy apples.
Somebody's playing the forehand, is it?
Might be backhand with weight. He's forehand. Certainly looking to arrive. Can get a bit of a result here off that and has got it. Wow. Was that good luck or good management or a bit of both? But did call it early on. I said he could get a bit of a run in, so it was a funnel.
So Joey's got a bit of history in Dubbo. His father's from Dubbo, P.T. Clarke and all his family, his uncles and grandparents. So I'm not sure whether he's born in Dubbo, Andrew, but he's got a bit of history with Dubbo, so I can only call him a Dubbo boy.
You'll claim anybody.
Yeah. Well, Dubbo's getting big these days.
It is a fairly major regional centre. Decent place to come and have a holiday. You've got a couple of decent places to stay right near the club. The All Seasons Motor Lodge or the Kuna Motor Inn. We're plugging those, of course, because...
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ben's got a result there. That kill, the Jack will go back to the tee. Or I think Joey Clarke's bowl on the tee there, actually, the yellow one.
It's going to be interesting.
So if the Jack can't be placed on the tee,
No.
it can be.
One to Joey.
Because the world famous Taronga Western Plains Zoo was only a couple of kilometres down the road from Club Dubbo. The old jail, that's worth a visit.
Yeah, they say I haven't been there for years, Andrew. But people have been saying it's good. Good little look through.
They actually let me out again, so that was a good thing.
That is a good thing.
My wife and I did the old Dubbo Jail tour a while ago. It was very interesting. And the Royal Flying Doctor experience also just out of town here. Okay, it'll take you 5 minutes to get there from here.
Good start from Brianna again.
And there's a 4 attraction pass you can get. Takes in those 3 plus a tour at Wellington Caves. Well, Jasmine's got the right idea. 1 bowl wide, very good home though, just falls over. Well, Brianna's just not quite got the right line on that one. There's a big crowd watching the World Cup soccer a little while ago, and now they're all watching the bowls.
Yeah, it's a good win, good draw for Australia. They go through now.
Or should I call it football?
Football. A little round ball.
Brianna, a little bit of speed on this, and just tickles the jack back to Jasmine's bowl. I think it's 1 to Team Clarke. There is a chance here for Ben though, depending on what Joey does with his bowl. It's interesting, they're looking at the forehand, just trying to get through Brianna's bowl. I suppose what they're thinking is that that bowl out there blocks off that backhand side. Can just come slightly underneath Brianna's bowl down to the other one, or just around. Played it exceptionally well. Don't think it'll change Ben's shot. It'll be forehand as well, but he'll be looking for 3 to 4 feet away. Up and over Brianna's bowl. Get it on the outside, you can pump it right onto the jack to their own. Just like that.
Right, so.
Played it absolutely perfectly. I think Joey can play through his own bowl. If he's just underneath, there's a chance to sit Brianna's. And get the split on that. Push him onto the jack. Jack moves to Jasmine's bowl. He's just a fraction wide. He can push his own up towards the jack, but nothing for narrow. Not that narrow anyway. Ben will probably try and draw inside that bowl that's just been turned over.
He might open up the other hand now for Joey. On the other hand there.
Yeah. I think he'd have to go a bit quicker. Who owns the spot might be a good question.
I think it's twist his bowl, isn't it?
Well, Ben, that's Brianna's, so he can turn that one up. Well, Joe's looking at that backhand side now.
I think that side holds up a bit more than the river side.
He can play down here with a little bit of weight. And you just saw him indicate, turn that bowl over, and that jack goes across to his own bowl. Don't want really big weight. Use big weight, that jack comes right out here to Ben. And the tee is no good for him either. So probably using, what do you reckon, weight to tee or just past?
Yeah.
And he can contact either one of those bowls to get a result. Hit this one on the back, it turns that one through. We hit that one directly, jack goes across. Let's see if he can play it. He's lining up on the backhand. As predicted, it's not big weight. Wants a little
Very
contact.
Close. Misses that yellow one, it's close. Oh,
Well, he's got
great effort.
one of them out clean. But it's a result. He's cut the count down. Then backhand draw. Just looking to get to the shot bowl. Wouldn't mind touching that one over to be a counter. Don't know if he's done enough. One agreed. Tape comes out. One shot it is. One in it. And Matt goes back to the tee. Not quite tee to tee. I do know Ben Twist is a player that will use tee to tee. Lee Schreiner's another. Wayne Turley's another one who favours a tee to tee length.
Another great start from Brianna.
Played it very well. Was it fair to say that we've got the brains of your para pairs combination now? We had the brawn of it in the earlier game with Michael Vassallo coming and joining me.
He would say he's got the brains, he would say.
He'd say he's got the beauty too, wouldn't he?
Yes.
There is no truth in the rumour that we didn't broadcast this morning because we knew Michael was coming. We had to give him time to do his makeup. There's no truth in that rumour. No, he had to change over from broadcasting at Dubbo City for the last few days. We gave ourselves this morning to bring the gear in and set up. We weren't going to try and come in last night while West Dubbo was serving 7 million chicken schnitzels.
Yeah, it's a pretty good night last night, by all reports. $10 snitty nights went off well. They'll be on again next week. They're the ones playing here next week. I think it's the end of the pair, isn't it, on Thursday?
Single starts Friday, yes.
Yeah, so the end of the pairs.
So if you're coming to play in one of the state singles championships next week, $10 for a chicken snitty, chips and salad, isn't it?
Yep. By reports, a few were here on Tuesday night for the pasta night. $15 pasta night, pasta and wine. I believe there's a few here. A few of the state para guys are here. That went down pretty well, they said. And on course, Sunday, the roast day. $15 roast. So, our bistro team's got the kitchen going good. I mean, different specials on each week. Each day, I should say.
I do know the Thursday night before Junior Inter-Region, the $10 chicken snitty is very popular. We're here on the Thursday night a few years ago, and they were queued up back out the door waiting to order their snitty. They did get through pretty quickly, though.
Yeah. Got a good team out there, got about 6 chefs on at once, so yeah, they'll get through it. So Twisty's one down here. See what.
Nice little forehand arrive.
Through Brianna.
Can just chip the edge of that Jasmine Smith bowl and be holding a few. The edge of that one will do. Just turn it on to the Jack. Jack's gone back.
Well worked out. One down, one up.
Well, Joe Clarke can play similar idea, straight down to Brianna's bowl. Really, want to punch that one right in the middle. You can almost flop him behind the Jack if you get it right. Just under the line.
Made the target a little bit bigger for the next one. Do you think Twisty want to come through that gap, take that shot away?
Yeah, look, I think he'd want to just grab hold of that Jack, just drag it back.
It's a bit wide for that line.
Got the flick off the white bowl.
He's behind that, so you never know.
Won't be too unhappy about that finishing there.
Yeah.
Joey, I think he'd be looking for his own bowl.
He's had more weight this time.
Can get a couple of results here. I don't think that was what he wanted, though. Well, it's close. I think if us mere mortals who were holding that one, we might consider that good shooting and decide to keep it. There is a chance, though, for Ben to play either hand. I'd probably favour a backhand draw here. Draw down. That touch of back here is okay. If you're a fraction tight and set and flop in off those. You don't want to miss your line by too much, of course. He's lining up on that backhand side. Tucks it around the corner. Probably made 3. Couple of bowls left to play. Just made it a lot harder for Joe to play any shots. Almost just down to a forehand draw to try and beat that back bowl.
Yep. You've got 2 feet to draw second wood.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of room to draw shot even.
Yeah. Virtually a good guide. Just get around the white. That is a narrow of the 2 hands, so you'd think it won't cut across.
When he misses that bowl and comes in, he'll be in a very good position.
He's in a tight line.
He's not going to miss the white bowl. Don't think he had the weight anyway.
Didn't have the weight.
3. I think it was 3. I'm putting the 3 on. And yeah, that is George Humphreys sitting in the background. You're not seeing a ghost. It is George. The great characters at St John's Park. Now we've got a few people on the commentary saying how good is it to watch a battle of the sisters. And people been involved in junior bowls for a while know both Jasmine and Brianna, popular figures in bowls, very well liked. Most of our bowlers are pretty well liked. There's the odd one or two that mightn't be quite as popular as the others, but at least we're not like the footballers who bash each other up. It is one game where you can really play the man but still be the gentleman, as they used to say. Applies both ways to the females as well. You play the person in a way, you're trying to expose their weaknesses, but you're still being a very good sport about it. There's a few players I know I get to play against regularly. I do enjoy the battles against them in the local competitions I play in.
Yes, there could be a bit of a rivalry between players at each club, so I see that here. I've got a few requests a few times. Oh, I want to play against him on certain days in our socials. But yeah, no. Good sport for everyone to mix with each other. The age demographic, which is good.
It also happens that we play men's pennants and open pennants and end up playing against the same people a few times each year. Plus there's a few people I know from my involvement in my work at each of the clubs. Seem to always draw Dan Hiscox every time I played against Bomaderry.
Yeah.
And then dealt with Daniel a number of times in his role with the club. We always had a good battle. He might have the slightly better of the ledger at this stage, I think, but I'll forgive him for that. Well, Brianna's got one. It's a bit of a lonely one. It's 3 Jasmine bowls, just a bit short. Overall, I think Brianna's probably got the better position, having shot and 2 behind. Ben's going to play the forehand. Looks like he's trying to go around Jasmine's front bowl and just draw down to this jack. Be well aware that if it goes out, he could be 3 down. Well, not anymore.
Great shot here.
Absolutely spot on from Ben Twist.
Joe's just playing a little runner. Just underneath Jasmine's bowl. If he gets it or gets it square.
Gets it up and over.
And something like similar to that.
That'll do. I think Ben can now play up and through his own. Very similar. Just a 2-3 feet away. Turn your own up onto the jack or drag that jack back 2 feet to Brianna's bowls.
It's in the air out. Or not.
Just turning a bit quick, but there is a chance for the straighten. I think he's still 1 down. Joey. Backhand draw. He's probably looking for a similar sort of port that Ben Twist was. Maybe not with quite so much intent. He's got, might have just tightened it up a little. Because the winner of this game will go on to represent New South Wales at the Nationals in the Australian Mixed Pairs Championship. In October, I think is in Perth.
Yeah, I think it's back out in Perth this year, yeah, Nationals.
Pretty sure it's in Perth, actually, yes. So Ben, I think he's looking for his own bowl or just around it. He'd love to trail the jack to Brianna's, just a bit quick for him to come back.
And then it's through the 4 playing again tomorrow. Andrew in the triples. Brianna's playing and Joey and Twisty are playing again tomorrow in the triples. That kicks off tomorrow lunchtime.
Well, opponents today, teammates tomorrow.
Ah.
Sounds like Jimmy and Bryce from game to game.
Game, yeah.
Joseph, chance to draw in. Could tie the game up.
Misses his own bowl, very close.
Just going to flick it.
Just, yeah, good weight too.
One shot. Matt coming up.
They're shorting the ends up to Andrew, Jasmine and...
Yeah, they consistently played this length in the semi-final. And they were playing that sort of length in the quarter-final as well. It seems to be their go-to tactic is to bring the mat up, jack to the tee. Oh, I've got the
Start from Brianna again.
little feather, but I should have been good without it.
I think Jasmine's got the weight. It's a yard short.
So you have a potential real grudge match in August too, don't you?
In August?
Yes.
Against Queensland.
No. Grade 2, Open Pennants.
Oh, grade 2, Open Pennants, yeah, state pennants.
Final.
Hopefully, yeah. West Dubbo and Dubbo in the final.
Could be a real grudge match. Great bowl from Brianna. Rink shuffle's been done for those events.
Great effort from Jasmine. Opening up for Joey.
So Anthony Brown lead in team 3. Well, it would be a grudge match, mate, with both team 3.
Wow. That worked out well.
Might be matched against my mate Jimmy Berriman,
Oh, JB.
which we joked that we'd spend enough time together to be considered as a de facto couple when we were both working for Bowls New South Wales at the time. That's a scary thought, actually, but a long way to go before we get to play that game.
There's a lot of events before then. Got the men's only pennants and a few tournaments and test series. So I should be in good form by then, hopefully.
Unfortunately for us too, there's 14 other sides in that event that
Yes.
don't want us to get there.
No. Pretty strong grade 2. I looked through all the teams. So,
Some handy players.
yes. Always looking forward to the state pennant finals. It's a great atmosphere. Yeah, just great to be involved in pennant finals.
Great bowl from Ben Twist. And look, I think it's about 16 years since I actually played in one.
You're normally too busy working. Or...
Oh, we just didn't qualify.
Oh.
We kept getting beaten in the finals. Joey Clarke, well, that'll
Great effort.
pull up. I think he's drawn shot. Well, they jumped down to
Brianna
pick it up.
indicated she's one down. I thought he was too heavy as well.
Just not going to get around.
It's a bit tricky down this end of the clubhouse too, Andrew. With the new clubhouse, the wind comes swirling from the east there, and it is really ducking right to left there down this end.
Just creates a bit of laminar flow along the edge of the clubhouse and probably intensifies just along the edge of that green. I do find that at a lot of clubs, though, there's certain points where the wind does a few things that's a bit different.
Yep.
Local knowledge can go a long way.
It is, yes, very.
No, rink 13 at our place if the wind's coming at a certain angle. Going back towards the club. Keep taking more grass because you're going to need it.
Joey finds that gap very close again, which he is.
Very good bowls.
He's got the master thinking about it. He's master, Twisty.
I've seen a couple of clubs where there's greens higher than the others. It'd be one of the ones I used to play at. The number 2 green was about a metre above, or a metre below the number 3 green. You had the wind come from the west. Rink 8, which was the first rink near the little retaining wall, would actually play the opposite way around. You'd be the wide hand would be against the wind, simply because the wind would go over the wall and just swirl back into the wall. So just that one rink, you had that wind would swirl back. After that, it went back to being backhand going one way, be wide on rink 9, but it'd be the tight hand on rink 8.
That's a bit of a gust of wind coming up, and just waiting for it.
Oh, tough bowl here for Ben. He's got to find a gap. He's going quick. He's hoping to get a bowl up and over. No result.
Dock 2 with it.
Well, I think it was. They just didn't signal because they knew what it was.
Pretty sure it was 2.
Let's
find out.
Ben will put 2 down.
Ben's changing the score now, so yeah, 8-7. Eight ends to go. So they've gone the same tactics again, Andrew. Mat up. Jack on the tee. Close enough.
Not quite on the tee, but had a quick look just to make sure that would be long enough. I think that's well and truly.
Yeah. I think it's about a metre from the edge of the line to the dot, middle of the green.
You can't tell that their sisters playing against each other either, can you? They look nothing alike.
No. Don't know what the age gap is.
Gentleman never tells.
Brianna's playing the tight hand. It's just held up pretty well for her.
I actually think it's maybe 5 or 6 years. Maybe even a couple more. Seems to be a bit of a gap between Brianna coming through the juniors and Jasmine. Jasmine's not long out of juniors.
Great shot here. She's got the jack. Trial the others.
Well, I've been working bowls now long enough that lots of those ages just merge into each other.
She's a bit unlucky then, Jasmine. Just tipped her own bowl and kicked out to the left.
I do remember a certain former state junior singles champion
Great shot by Brianna.
winning early on in my bowls New South Wales employment, and that was James Reynolds. He won the singles the first year I worked in bowls.
Yep. He's here there somewhere in the clubhouse this afternoon, watching the bowls.
And Jimmy's closer to 50 than 40 now.
I think he's around my age, I'm pretty sure.
It was 1996, so that's 30 years ago.
Great effort from Jasmine here.
So he's under 48. That's not giving away any secrets.
What does it say? Yeah, you know, the laptop's on the chair. Yeah.
The stream just popped off the big screen.
Some error message. Thanks to Dean. Dean's fixed it for us.
Jack's just been taken into the ditch. I missed that.
Replay? No replay.
I'll just press the replay, so I might be able to actually...
From here, it looks like there's not much gap between the jack and the bowl.
So Brianna trailed it into the ditch. Jasmine's drawn right to the ditch. Well, Joey's actually promoted the bowl. Let's go back to the live view. So Ben will be looking to sit that bowl in. Pretty close. Not only close, he's got it right on the back, popped it in. How good is that? Take a bow, Ben Twist.
Looks like Joey's trying to play a similar shot. Not much.
Well, he can get his own up and over, but he hasn't got this pace. Yeah, what does Twisty do? What do you do for an encore after a bowl that good?
Draw third wood.
Well, I'd reckon he'd love to get one in the gap. Just underneath the yellow.
Great effort.
He won't be too unhappy with that, actually. There's no real cannon shot there now for Joey. He can try and hit Ben's on the back, push his own yellow up and get a roll out of the yellow to get shot. Or he can also just try the same shot that Ben played. Just to arrive down here, roll that one in to stay.
Save a second wood, yeah. Pretty sure you can't get shot, I think.
Dearly. We've been told that there's about 8 years. Did say there was a bit of a gap between them coming through the juniors, and
not a bad effort either.
Well, there's a couple of chances here. Just hasn't got enough pace to do it. I think that'd be a 2 still. Seven, 8 after 9 ends. We have 41 minutes left on my timer, which is not the official timer. So there should be no issues at all getting... Oh, wow, we've got 7 ends after this one. You only have to complete 6 of them, though. You've just got to start the 7th. Did they say 2? That's the big question.
A few reports of the phone scoring's gone okay at the moment, Andrew, from...
Yeah, look, successful in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I find it good. You can watch a game on green 1 and you can look up the scores, who's playing on green 3. You can see. Instead of getting out of your chair and go and have a look, you just get on Bowls Link. But even in other venues, if you've got someone playing another venue, you can get on there and have a look, see what's going on.
Yeah, look, it also means that there's no translation error, no. The players put that directly into the system. It automatically updates. You can also then have the tickers that we've had going over the last 4 or 5 days, accessing that data directly from BowlsLink. And you'd have seen the displays we've had in venue that is accessing that data directly to put up a display of all the results in the venue, which that looks spectacularly good.
Yeah.
It's a new...
Nick Hine was behind that, wasn't Nick Hine?
A couple of people worked on it.
Yeah.
Nick's been involved in that project.
Yeah, it worked well yesterday when we had the mixed pairs here. After each round, I put on the big screen and people could see what's going on at both venues.
And even better, you didn't have to put any results in for it to happen, did you?
No.
Just access that URL. And the round by round and overall results in a ladder. I can see that being exceptionally handy if you use the BowlsLink for the international fours again.
Definitely, yep. Nick talked to me about that, which would be really great. Save me a bit of work doing double spreadsheets, doing it the old way, so now I won't have to. I find also a good thing, Andrew, yesterday I was going through all my games on it and looking at the results through each end. How many forwards you dropped, in your singles especially. Which was good, you go back to the scorecard and you can see the trend of your game.
Good bowl from Jasmine. And it's always there for you to access as well. You don't have to go and take a photo of a scorecard.
Yep. I always look, even through our pennants, I'll go through our pennant cards, just look at it, see what teams, especially if it's over 21 ends, I find our social bowlers only want to play 16 ends for social, but when it comes to pennant games, you can see the reflection, the last 5 ends of a game where they might have lost it, because they've been usually playing only 16, 18 ends.
Just need that little more stamina, a little more concentration. Very well
Good
played from Ben. Draws the shot.
Joey's trying to follow him down. He's a little bit tighter line, a bit quicker. Might get
chance.
Jack on the way through. He does. Great shot. Could this be an early call, mate? This could go down the last bowl of the game or an extra end. The way it's going at the moment. He's just playing a tighter line, trying to look for the bowl or jack. He's got Brianna, but just kisses a jack.
A little flick and hasn't got a result. In fact, it's probably made it harder for himself. It's just hidden it a little bit behind the opponent's bowls.
So Joey trying to get another close wood here. He knows if his goes is 3 down.
He's just not quite sent this.
And twist his way. Don't think it is.
Joey was just looking for that port, but he's just come in here. Whereas Ben Twist, I think he'll be looking down here, push that one through. got the next few. Just get half of that Joe Clarke bowl, push it out. I reckon he's got the next three. Don't know if it's going to come back enough. Oh, Joey's still going to look for that port. Just needs, well, he needs a good nearly 2 metres on his previous bowl. Nearly count.
2. Great shot, Joey. Set the back bowl for second wood.
I think he did. I think it's 10-9 now. Well, that looks a very tight line. The wind hold up long enough. Well, he did. Slightly wider line here for Jasmine. Picks up the jack. Oh, it just ran beside it, so would have loved to have just covered that up. Good response. Oh, yes, yeah, you can see there, Joey, just indicating that foot and a half behind. Chance for Jasmine just to play slightly over the draw, sit Brianna's bowl, or ideally just drag that jack through the gate. Put your own bowl to catch and make 2, maybe 3.
In the area. Got it swallowed. Yep, just got it.
Maybe just a bit further than they wanted, but good bowl. Just a little on the tight side. Swings a little more that side with the wind. Well, I don't think the wind's quite as strong as it was a little while ago. Plenty of room for Joey Clarke here, holding one. Be close. Oh, just sits jack high. Won't bother Ben. Oh, bit of weight. Can get them both. Oh, can't get anything though. Oh, Joey Clarke. I reckon he'll be slightly overplaying this. Draw her up to his own bowl. Little touch on it, but ideally just to move that jack. Oh, just 8 inches, 20 centimetres maybe. Gets his own on the side, it's okay.
And he gets around the back. Great shot there too. Man's going to go again. It looks wider now.
Well, I think Ben's put himself under a little pressure with this last bowl. Especially if Joey gets a little touch on this, he could be as many as 4 down.
Yep.
It's only 2 at the moment, but if Joe plays what he wants and just draws it to about there, maybe 4 shots. And a tough ask on Ben Twist. In the area, just going to go underneath.
Yeah,
oh, yes, got pace.
It might be third wood.
Yeah, be 3 shots. Can see that shot that Ben Twist was looking for fairly comfortably there. He's just looking to come in here. And sit the bowl, get a trail.
What's the chance he would come back to a draw here, Andrew? Just see if we can cut it back to 1.
Oh, I think he probably would, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes again and hits it. He is going.
Yeah. Looks closer this time.
The kill's not too bad for him either, but
what a shot.
Pop the jack in the pit.
Oh.
That'll do for 1 shot, I think.
Playing with confidence.
That's the difference. He's backing himself.
Yeah. That could have been a big turnaround then if he missed that. If they jumped out another 3 there, 4-shot lead. Now it's about 10 all. We've got 5 ends to go.
5 ends, 26 minutes. So need to start that 5th end within 25 minutes or so. The 6th end, whatever it is.
Touch and go.
Yeah, close.
If anything, there might be only 16 ends.
I'm guessing somebody just opened a door they shouldn't have.
Yes. Well, there is good signage on it not to go out that door, but
I hope it doesn't call the fire brigade.
hope not either.
They take a dim view of being called out for false alarms. Why the hotels pass on the cost.
Not cheap these days, get the fire engineer.
Nope. The sign in one motel that said it was a couple of $1,000 to call the fire brigade.
Yes.
You caught smoking in your room and set the alarm off, they'd add that to your bill. Oh, 3:30, starting to get a little dull outside. Maybe a bit of cloud in the horizon.
We just had the shortest day of the year last week, wasn't it? 21st, is it the shortest day of the year?
I think so, yeah.
So the days are getting a little bit longer now.
It's light till what, about 4:30 at the moment? Light enough anyway.
Yeah, got to about 5 o'clock. plenty of time. Great shot by Jasmine.
Yep, she's played very well. Well, it's 10 all, so obviously they've all contributed.
This will be Jasmine's first final of her in the senior ranks.
Certainly would be the first one that I can remember her reaching, and may have reached a state junior deep, but I don't even recall that.
Yeah. Good attempt by Brianna. Close for shot, I think.
I think Joey sort of half indicated down. But if that one was shot, I think he wouldn't hesitate to play the forehand side. So maybe it's not much in it. Live view out the window that looks like Brianna shot comfortably.
Yes.
Camera view, not quite so. Ben's got first use. I think he'll be in on this hand, up and over that one, or just that little bit tighter. And ideally, just around Brianna's bowl, get the inside of this one, straighten, and that'll just bring that jack back over onto the centre line or straight down. Be holding a couple and cover it up. So a lot of people don't like to play deliberately narrow. I don't mind it if it's that bowl to straighten off. You do run the risk of being too tight and turning it up. It can be a very effective shot. And he's not too far away from it either.
Flip that over.
Well, he's just turned it over. That's made it slightly stronger position for them. Well, Joe, I don't think he's too far away with this one. Just a little bit of speed. Got a flick off Brianna's bowl. Maybe not even the speed, just half a bowl width. Ben twist.
Good line again. Down his weight.
Close. I think that counts too. Live view, it definitely counts. Just had two fingers up. I think she means two down. Attacking option being exercised.
In the area, is it? Getting
Very
close.
close. Punched it onto the jack.
If anything, he's only one down. Notice they're getting cool out there. They're all putting their vests and jackets on.
Well, I think it's Brianna's bowl that's shot. Backhand draw for Ben. A lot of room. No real danger either. It's his own bowls. Well, actually, they're against him, the white ones, aren't they? So, room. Just needs to miss the white bowl. Has taken a fairly safe line, but not sent it. Well, big opportunity for Joe Clarke.
He's got the last bowl as well.
Just
they're
got to
looking at
find
a multiple here, Andrew, if they can get it.
how to get it might be the question. Might be an opportunity. A tight line, just around their own, and get a roll out of that one. Because if you get onto that bowl, it'll glance you back in with good weight. That one's Joe's bowl. He could also come down this hand, try and just punch that one in for shot. I can see how many more lines I can draw as well.
I think he'll play backhand here. Because that hand is swinging a bit.
Yeah, whether he goes to the bowl or has a draw shot, there's a couple of options. Risk versus reward. I'll be just going for the draw as there's plenty of room and lots of room to miss.
Has he thrown it? He's fallen
into the same trap as Ben. Well, they both left it short. Well, you would have expected them both to draw that. Maybe there's just a bit more coolness in the air, a little bit of pace starting to come out of the green.
Well, they mentioned for two here. Definitely taking one out. That was very deceiving.
No, it's only one. So one to twist.
11-10, they hit the lead.
Well, they are the great escape artists. Very narrow victory.
In the semi-finals this morning.
Very narrow victory in Ballina.
Don't know if you saw this morning, Andrew Twisty played a blind in the second last 10 to sit Greg Brims out for 5.
Didn't see it, but I certainly saw the scores changing.
Yes. Second last 10,
They were behind for the majority of the game and then picked up a 5 to jump in front.
Then Brimsey still had chance on the last bowl to draw for 3.
A little tuck of the jack was available.
I still remember that shot from last year. Twisty got 5 on the last 10 against Cody Packer.
Huge ball.
Brianna's just going to come underneath her own, set the jack. Great shot.
Just got the edge of the shot bowl, ran her away. And understandably, Ben Twist says to Brianna, draw to these. Just looking to cover the 2 white bowls. She got it out wide enough. Breeze will hold it to an extent. Speed just got the outside of it. I don't think they'd be too upset by that. Jazzy and Joe, the double J's. Maybe just call them the J team and the B team. Joe and Jasmine, Ben and Brianna. Big chance here.
Joey likes it.
Wants this to grab hold of the jack and is not going to. Perhaps just a tad quick for what they wanted. Oh, both teams would be really wanting to get their nose in front now. Time running out. I don't think we're going to get our full complement of ends.
Joey's going for the bowl. Not far away.
Got the jack.
Jack. He stayed with it. What a great shot. What a great shot.
Holding two. One behind.
He's got a good line here. Ball on his way now. He's coming now. Cut up back to one, I think.
I think that's second. Well, he's going to play the forehand as well. Just needs to not. Oh, he's going backhand. He might be looking for Penn's bowl.
He just want to go to the wrong side of it. Well, that makes it interesting, Andrew. If Ben don't get close to it, whether Joey does look for that bolt.
I think we've got two ends to go by the time. Two bowls, one end, and then we'll get the other one started.
So going off your calculation, will be one end short.
I think so. And, anyone wants to put in the comments that they think it shouldn't be timed, fair call, but it is. That's the rules at this stage. Don't make them, we just got to follow them.
He's on the line. Depends how far he goes across. So the players look like they've just been aware of it as well. They both looked at their clock.
I don't think we've got enough time to get two ends completed and another started.
Who's the timekeeper? Dino? Dino's the timekeeper?
Dino has the official time, yes. I just clicked the timer on my computer to give me an idea. So mine was started as the jack was rolled for the first end. We'll find the port. 1.
$11 all after 14.
Well, they haven't taken the mat quite as far up the green as previous. So a little change in tactic.
So I just noticed Dean talking to Ben. So might have given a 10-minute warning, is it?
Yeah, it would have said we've just gone under 10 minutes of time.
Something think in the future, Andrew, having a time clock on the bottom corner? Future?
Yeah, unless it's the official one, though. I didn't want to have it on there where someone would say, oh, no, they blew the hooter with 3 seconds to go. Or, look, if it's there, well, the software certainly has the capacity. I've looked it up a few times. But we only run a couple of time competitions.
Yep.
If we could have it linked to the official timer, that would be ideal.
Ideal, yep.
But, yeah. I suppose I can create a local area network and hook a monitor to it. But I also don't want to run too much more off the live stream deck.
Yep.
Because the more capacity you build into it, the more network resources you use. And you want to dedicate those resources to pumping out as clean, crisp and robust a signal as possible. Don't want to sound conceited, but of all the state national associations, I think we have the best of the self-broadcasts. So I believe we put out the best signal and picture quality for those who do their own broadcasts. Our Platinum one just steps up again. Big up Bowls Vic using SEN, Bowls SA also use Spacequake for some of their stuff. And of course BA gets in the crew that does the professional production for Fox. Not silly enough to suggest we're better than them. But one of their cameras costs more than our entire kit, so...
Wow.
When you go to the professional cameras, the Ultra HD, some of those cameras can be 50 grand a pop.
Just seems like they're playing this end a bit quicker than the previous ones.
They might be just trying to make sure they get one more.
Yeah.
Well, both teams probably realise if they lose this, they want one more shot. Should get at least one more ending though. Ben's having a run. Definitely one down. Is it 2? I don't know.
Good bowling from Joey.
It's 2 now.
And there's still left enough gaps there for
Yeah,
Ben to go through.
I think there's a good draw shot here for Ben Twist. I actually can't see what he'd gained by running. He hasn't got the best back. He doesn't have the spot. And he doesn't have second, so even if he takes one of them out, if he trails back to Breeze Bowl, it's perfect. Look, just like this.
Oh,
Absolutely spectacular. Just over the draw, gave himself every chance. Do think it's... Camera looks like only one. Live, ooh, looks more like two through the window. Don't know for sure though. They are talking to Dean. I think that's Dean sitting down there.
yeah. I think I just read Brianna's lips. I think they said that one more in.
Joey, backhand draw.
He doesn't like it.
Certainly a little bit of urgency from Ben to get up back up the other end, so might know that it's only a matter of a minute or two. I'll make it 3.
I think Ben's just joking with Joey down there. Time wasting.
Look, neither of them's a gazelle in the terms of getting their matches completed. Joey's very deliberate. Certainly there are slower players than them. They're quicker as well. Benny can take a little while to deliver a bowl sometimes. Joey goes and has a look and works out his shot.
Don't think he's there.
No, he hasn't quite. I'll put the tape on. By my calculations, this is the last end about to commence. Was that just the one?
Yep, one.
One to twist.
So what happens if Joey gets one here?
We might get the full complement
17
then.
ends, yeah. From the crowd's perspective from inside the clubhouse, they would like to see the last end back this way so they get the full value of their view.
Correct. You always want to see that.
They're nearly ditch to ditch.
T to T, mate. T to T. Just in case the albatross is watching. He says you can't play ditch to ditch because they won't let you put the mat in the ditch and they won't let you roll the jack into the ditch.
Correct.
He can be a bit of a pest at times, the old albatross. In a good way. It's probably why I say he's my best mate at bowls. Great start from Brianna. Well, can someone just have that one little bit of brilliance that grabs them the gold medals now?
I still reckon I'll come down the last bowl. Over Bendel. Joey, they'll pull something out.
Well, Joey gets last crack. How good's this?
Ben's said to Brianna, don't be short.
Well, there's a lovely shot here. Just arrive up on that backhand side. Got a couple of chances. You can trail the jack. You can sit that bowl. As long as you finish behind, you're going to be in good position. Even if you get your own flop in off it. Well, got one closer now and one behind. And you'll see Joey's actually calling the same shot that Ben and Brianna would play as arrive. 2 feet. Because that is a massive, in this company, that is a massive shelf out to the side. That's an invitation.
See, Dean's trying to get our attention. Last turn, yeah.
And that is time.
Yep.
It's exactly what my timer on the computer's there. It's flashing at me now to say, that's it. It's actually the timer I used yesterday to be the timekeeper for the
Brianna's
Para.
going for this jack.
Gets the splits, not too bad. Yep, that's the result. Holding one. That's the important bit. But there is a nice chance here for Jasmine. Backhand draw. They'd love to get a 2. They don't want to play the extra end if they can help it.
Well, it's a chance if they got back bowls. Joey can trial. Jasmine's not just going to hang a bit in it. No. Got the gap.
Well, the albatross is not a pest. He said he's not. Does a great job at Siddars. Keeps me under control to an extent.
That wouldn't be hard to do, would it?
Well, I'm not sure.
So Jasmine's got all the good bowls in good spots for Joey.
Yeah, there is a lovely, nice shot here for Joey up on this side of the green.
So
One
Joey's-
roll out of that, but ideally, you're going to drag that jack into there.
So Joey's taking a toilet break.
Well, they're out of time anyway, so he might have been holding on just to make sure they did get the extra end in. Didn't call for a clothes peg or something, did he?
No, not in seeing it.
Nevertheless, Ben's going to play his bowl. I think he'll play forehand. Just try and get down to Jasmine's bowl. Ben can draw a toucher and just knock it to the other side of the centre line.
Put it behind Brianna's bowl. But not with that.
No, but it's going to come to a good home though. So we are on the last end of the state mixed pairs, unless it's a 1 to Joe Clarke, in which case we'll toss a coin and play an extra end. Reminder, we'll be back tomorrow. The state triples championships.
Ladies triples. We've got our home team on the first live stream.
We do.
Ladies triple team.
Yep. The Judy Cassidy, Tracy Silk, Rosalind Gilholm, 12:30 p.m. start. Women's triples tomorrow. We have a men's and a women's on
Joey's half keen at it.
Sunday.
So got the jack.
Got the gate.
Great effort.
We'll have the men's and women's triples here. Senior men's, senior women's and reserve being played at Dubbo City, North Dubbo RSL Sporties that is, and Macquarie. Macquarie's got the singles and fours of the men. So they'll have the senior women's triples tomorrow at Macquarie. Senior men's at City and the reserve across both venues.
Twitch is going for cover again. Yes.
Well, I think he might have liked to have been the second shot covering the ones at the back, just behind. And did make sure he was up.
Well, Joe's might go more direct with the bowl now. So if he gets the bowl clean, he's got game. It's not far away. It's not far away. Wow. think. They're not giving us an indication who's got it. You think pink? Going off that line?
Yeah. I think it's just shot for twists at the moment. I think Ben's got to play his forehand and try and draw and just cover the bowl just behind Jack, because there is a nice shot there now for Joey Clarke to play weight to his own bowl. Gets onto that, punches Brianna's out, and they celebrate. Big bowl here.
Well, his speed, I think Andrew's got the right line.
Definitely
It's
more
coming.
to the Jack than he was in the previous
coming.
two.
Wow.
That's the shot. Well, as Ben Twist just settled this game, I'll make another call here. Straight down this line. Well, actually, straight down this line. Inside edge of that one. You'll come off. You'll get that one as well. All three of those go.
He's just pointed that out.
You punch that onto there. It goes. You come off it. You get Ben's other one. You land 2 or 3 shots. 2's enough. He's got to get it pretty much perfectly, and you can see he's just pointing at that spot there. If he gets that spot, I think he will run off and get the Ben Twist bowl. And you look at the angle.
Or you can dead draw it.
Dead draw for one extra end. All comes down to which one do you back yourself to do the most. Yep.
Does ever think about playing the white hand now? Draw the Jack through 2 feet to his yellow one. That's the shot I would play. Down towards the yellow.
I think he'll come. What weight's he going to play is the question here. Is he going to go big, try and get them both? Now, even if you go really big and clean out all of those bowls, you've got the next 2. That's the thing. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the first 6. So plenty of chances. Taking his time, little sip of water, just settle the nerves.
His heart would be pumping, wouldn't you think?
It'd have to be. He's not a robot. Big bowl. Take your time though. It's all the process. It's no different from any other delivery you've made. It's the start of a game or a practice. You've still got to go through that process of deliver the bowl along the grass line, weight line that you've selected. So you're just following that process, not to put any extra pressure on yourself, trying to be as calm as you can. But a couple of goes at drawing the hands, definitely a bit of adrenaline. I think he's going big. He is going big. He's close, but through the gate and shot. I think it's 2. Irrespective, 1 or 2, it's a victory for Brianna Smith, Ben Twist, back-to-back TAB State Championship winners in the mixed pairs. Big thanks to Dubbo Regional Council for their support of the state championships 24, 26 and 28. Big thanks to Anthony Brown for joining me for this game. Thanks, Anthony.
No worries, Andrew. I'm guessing I'll be here a few more times.
We would appreciate that one.
If that's anything to go by, we're in for a big 2 weeks.
Yep. So until tomorrow when we kick off with the triples, it's goodbye for now.